Let me introduce first, we have with us Mr. Ashok Kumar, Vice President, Sales and Marketing of SaraswatiOnline.com. I would request Ashok sir to please come in and introduce the students to the MBBS opportunities that we are providing abroad. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Anvesha. Namaskar and good evening to all students, parents, and my colleagues. Today, we are waiting for the result of NEET exam, which is about to be declared in a day or two. So all the students, parents are anxiously waiting for that. And the agenda of meeting is to know more about MBBS abroad. What are the opportunity available and which all countries are offering these kind of courses, what kind of universities are there, and what is the fees to take admission in those universities. So basically, this is what we will be discussing, and we will be telling you with a lot of examples. A lot of alumni are there who can share practical experience of studying in those universities. See, in India, there are very few seats available in the government colleges. We all know. I will not go in detail. So very few lucky students and those who practice very heavily, they get opportunity to study in those government colleges, which are very cheap. But majority of the student, means almost 95% of the student, they could not get into those government colleges. They are really in need of some guidance about the opportunity available abroad. I will start with 2-3 countries which are very traditional and they are offering this MBBS abroad program for more than a decade. Those countries are like China, Ukraine, Russia. They are having most of the university are government university, old university having hospital in their campus, and lot of alumni network. Lot of students have gone there, studied there. I'm talking about the Indian student, studied there, and now they are doing their, either they have finished their PG also, or they are successfully, they are running their own career. We are also one of the pioneer facilitator who is providing this service for almost 20 years, and successfully we have placed lot of students, more than 8,000 students, and now more than 4,000 students are successful doctors. So we have a lot of experience of handling students like you. China offers this MBBS program at reasonable price, and universities are very good in terms of infrastructure, in terms of delivery. They are all government universities. We are like exclusive partner with few universities, which are Jinan University, Southern Medical University, and Southwest Medical University. Other than China, Ukraine is one country who attracts a lot of Indian students. Every year, around 4,000 students, they go to Ukraine to study MBBS program, and we are helping students in selecting those universities as well. Few universities of Ukraine, which are of very high quality, and where we are referring students is like Lviv Medical University, Bogomolets in Kiev, and Vinnytsia Medical University. These are the universities we are sending students to Ukraine also. Now coming to other countries. In other countries like Bangladesh is also very popular country, and the FMGE rate is also very high for the Bangladesh. Though the colleges are private colleges, but Bangladesh also offer very good MBBS program for the Indian students. Then you can also go to country like Philippines, which is also offering this MBBS program for many years. We are sending students to one university, that is University of Perpetual Help System. In new countries, recently students are going to countries like Georgia, and Georgia is also one of better options to go out and study there. Though Georgia is a country which is having 20 odd private medical universities, which are little new, but Georgia is very safe country and the quality of education is of European standard. So you can go to Georgia as well. My colleague Anvesha will tell you the details, how you can approach us. We can help you about all your queries. Here also, if you have any question, we can answer your question during this webinar also. And for further detailed discussion, you can log into our website and opt for a specific counselor also. So with this, I'm concluding. Over to you, Anvesha. I'm there on standby. If any questions will be there, I will answer those questions.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much for introducing us to the MBBS opportunities that are there available abroad. For the participants, if anybody has any questions, you can just unmute yourself and ask the questions. Our panelists will be happy to answer you. So let me inform that we are very proud that we are joined today by 4 of our students who have recently passed the FMGE exam, that is the licensing test exam, in the very first attempt. They are Jyotishko Mukherjee, SWMU. He is a student of Southwest Medical University, PR, China. Samyukta Chakraborty, student of Southern Medical University, PR, China. Wajahat Ali, student of Southern Medical University. Payal Singh Rathod, student of Southern Medical University. She's a resident of Chhattisgarh. We congratulate each and every one of you. May you all achieve greater heights in life. Congratulations for passing the FMGE in first attempt. Right now, I will also like to inform that we have some of our alumni students with us. Let us listen from them how their experiences of studying abroad has been. See, we have been joined by Dr. Abhijit Kormukar. Dr. Abhijit Kormukar is a pass out from Dali University 2005 batch. He's an MD in medicine and DNB in anesthesia. I will request sir to please come over, please take over and talk about his experiences and what his current connections are. Dr. Abhijit Kormukar, I request you to please come in and share your experiences. So.
Hello, good evening to all of you. My name is Dr. Abhijit Kormukar. Currently, I am working in Peerless Hospital as well as Ruby Hospital in Kolkata, and I passed out MCI on 2011. I went to Dali University on 2005, and there I have completed my MBBS 5.5 years. After that, I cleared my MCI in the first attempt. After that, I did my MD in medicine and also DNB in anesthesia. Life after MBBS is really wonderful. And currently, I am very happy with my work and everything. Actually, right now I am a little bit busy because since I am in ICU, lots of critical patient is here, so I'll not take much time to talk about this. Anyway, it's good. If anyone is planning to go China or any other country for study MBBS, please go. It is really wonderful opportunity for all of you. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining. We know that you are on COVID duty and you are currently very busy.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time out. We are honored to have you with us. Thank you for joining. We also have Dr. Swati Dubey with us. She is an alumni from Jinan University and has passed out in 2013. I would request Dr. Swati Dubey to please come in and share your experiences with us. Dr. Swati Dubey, if you are there, please come in.
Hello.
Yes, you're audible, madam. Please go on.
I would just like to tell everyone that you have to be hardworking if you want to go and clear an exam out there, because FMG is not easy. You will have to work hard from the first day, because if you just take it lightly and you just go on with the flow that you have come to China and you're just enjoying it, that would not be good. But just be focused that you are here to become a doctor and not anything else.
Thank you, madam. Although we could not see you, actually your camera is off probably. We could hear you. Thank you very much for the tips. I'm sure the students will keep it in mind. Thank you for joining. Thank you very much. If any of the participants have any questions, you can just unmute yourself and ask our panelists. They will be more than happy to answer.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Let us now call some of our current students who are currently studying MBBS abroad. I would like to invite Jyotishka Mukherjee, student of Southwest Medical University 2015 batch. He is currently studying in Southwest Medical University. Jyotishko, if you are come in and share your experience of studying abroad with us.
Okay, am I audible?
Yes, very much. Please go on.
Okay, so I just finished my MBBS this July and took the MCI and cleared it with God's grace and a lot of hard work. It took a lot of hard work, and of course it's been like an amazing going to China, studying there and being there for like half a decade, and everything else was great. Is there anything in specific which you want me to talk about, or?
We would like to know about your classes, your experience of the course during your stay in China. And also, firstly, congratulations on your achievement. It is very safe to call you Dr. Jyotishka Mukherjee now. Congratulations. I'm sure your hard work and all the best for the future. Yeah, so please go on and share some of your experiences and about the classes, about the teachers, about the curriculum in China, please.
Well, classes and teacher, well, everything has been fine. For the first year or the first 6 months, maybe getting adjusted with China was a little difficult. But then, as we went along with the system, everything was worked just fine. Everything was smooth by the end of second year, and by third year you really get to know the people around, what kind of culture shocks, the culture shocks to expect, I would say. And also, you realize the importance that you're not an Indian medical graduate and what the world expects out of you, and you have to do likewise. So that is all that our classes and our journey has been. As far as the college classes are concerned, yes, the college schedule was really tight, I would say, because we used to have classes from morning, then in afternoon, and all the way till evening. And so that took away a lot of time. But then everything else was just fine. Life was good back in China.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much
for having me.
Thank you. Next, we have with us Dattatreya Mukherjee. He's a student of Jinan University 2016 batch. I would invite Dattatreya Mukherjee to please come in and share some of your experiences of your study in China.
Hello, I am audible.
Yes, you are audible, and also please share some of the work you are involved with currently and you have done in the past, so that
Yes.
our participants can get to know about you.
The thing is that I am very wonderful experience in Jinan University, and I am from 2016 batch of Jinan University. First of all, it's a tough schedule, as my senior from 2015 batch he told. But this schedule is helpful for us for preparing in the upcoming days. And Jinan University obviously give a great opportunity in study and in research work also. Many of our seniors have done many research works, and the thing is that I am also doing research works from the first year only, from anatomy lab. My first work was done in 2017, which was published in a conference in USA in 2018. After that, work has been published in a UK-based journal in 2019. Till now, I have published 22 publications. Is going on till now. This year, in COVID-19 situation, I have, in the grace of God, I have published a maximum number of works. So everything is supported by the professors and of India, and as well as China. I have done a mental health project also, which was going on in China, and the professors and are very helpful in the university as well as in academics and study. In the each and every place, I am getting a good support from the university. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Dattatreya. All the best for the future. We have been joined by Dr. Shubhadeep Panda, our alumni from Hubei Medical College, and he's a pass out. He's a 2005 batch student. Dr. Shubhadeep Panda, we would like to hear from you about some of your experiences and about your current, connections, what you are doing right now. So please take over.
Very good evening to everybody. I am Dr. Shubhadeep Panda. I have done my MBBS from China only, and it was back 2005. And that time, very beginning, our first batch, we are our first batch of the international batch of our university. So in that time also life was very good, and as China is having very strong economy and their socio-economic stability also helped us a lot. And actually you will be having lots of choices of universities. Those are also globally recognized also. And that is another reason why we must look for this kind of universities where we can study a lot. And these universities are also economical. In fact, their fees are pretty much lesser than compared to our private medical colleges over here. And I think this is a kind of fast track studies also. This fast track qualification you can get, and their teaching staffs and their hostel wardens and all, they are very helpful that time. And so it was very great in our Manwad. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us today. We also have with us Dr. Wajahat Ali, student of pass out rather of Southern Medical University 2015 batch. Dr. Wajahat Ali has passed the FMGE exam or the licensing test in the very first attempt this year. So I would request Dr. Wajahat Ali to please come in and share his experiences with us. We would like to hear from you how your journey has been and how the curriculum and study has been in China.
Hello everyone, my name is Wajahat Ali Raza. Hello, am I audible now?
Yes, very much. Please go on.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jahat Ali Raza. I'm from 15 batch. I'm from Southern Medical University, and I've just recently finished my 5th year, and I've passed my FMG this time in the August session, and I'm just waiting for my internship. So, being in China for 5 years, it was a wonderful experience, especially with Saraswati Online support and everything. They really did a lot of work for me during my admissions. Like it was almost like you had no place to go. So it was really helpful for me that time. Like I had given my entrance twice, and second time I cleared for pharmacy. I couldn't get the MBBS seats. So I changed my track and I came to Saraswati Online. They helped me with my admissions and getting my college and everything. And the life and the studies are fairly good. I'm not saying it's very good or very bad. You hear from people saying like, oh, China, this, that, it's not good, it's bad, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, if you're there and if you're there to study, you will do well. That's for sure. And the level of education, it's increasing and improving day, every year. And since like when I'm from Southern Medical University, so like when I was there in the beginning, so our curriculum was not that developed, but during the 5 years, it developed a lot. And now we are not only just focusing on like the theory part, but they are also focusing on the practical experience as well. They're training for all kinds of the practical experiences, like they're teaching all kinds of surgical procedures and everything. So they're giving you more than you can expect over there. And it's very good, and you get all the facilities. Even the administration helps you a lot with any problem you come up with, and it feels like home. You don't feel like you're in abroad. So it's very good. And if any one of y'all are pursuing medicine, and if you're not able to do it over here, make sure to go outside, contact Saraswati Online, go abroad, fulfill your dreams, do become a doctor. It's a wonderful profession. Once you get in, you will learn the new experiences that you haven't come across yet. So that's all I have to say. I haven't prepared anything. I'm just speaking my way. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us, and congratulations on your achievement.
Thank you.
And all the very best for your future. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Next, I would like to invite Dr. Deban Malik. Dr. Deban Malik is a pass out from Delhi University 2006 batch. Sir, I would like to hear from you about your experiences and about what you are currently attached with. So, if you can please.
Good evening, ma'am. Okay, so my experience. Okay, before that, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, very much. Please go on. Sir.
Okay, sorry. So I went to China in 2006. I passed in 2012, came back, and then passed the FMG in 2013. No, I was not the most meritorious student of my batch, but somehow I did fairly well and got past the things. Now, if any student over here who might be thinking that should I go or should I not go, it's a very personal question. From my experience, what I can tell majority of you is that education is person specific. I had friends who were very brilliant. I had friends who were not very brilliant. But at the end of the day, majority of us have actually passed and have been doing quite well. It has been more than 14 years that we have went to China. And right now, if I look back into the time, it was one of the best decisions that I had taken. Why? Because I couldn't clear the All India All India Medical Entrance exam in India that time. So Saraswati Online came to my life as a boon. They helped me to go to a university called Delhi University. Okay, let's be fair enough. Delhi was the most cheapest option that I had because I'm not from a very high profile family. So that's why I selected Delhi University, and trust me, it was one of the best decisions of my life. Why? Atmosphere wise, it was the perfect atmosphere a Indian guy can imagine. Scenic wise, it was on the foothills. The scenery was beautiful. People were lovely, and infrastructure wise, they were good. Yes, back 14 years from now on, I'll not say all the teachers we had were very much fluent in English. But 14 years is a long time, and what the feedback that I get right now, that majority of the people has actually improved. So, like the speaker before me had said that they had improved a lot in the last 5 years. I'm very much sure in 14 years, my university must have improved by leaps and bounds. So, yes, I had a very good time. I'm very much thankful to my college, to my batchmates, to Saraswati Online for giving me the platform to become a doctor today, and I'm able to say so many things in front of you. Otherwise, I would have been no one. Now, after I came back, yes, I did not pass FMG in first attempt. I cleared on the third one. I passed in 2013. After that, I had worked in a hospital called BCUR, Institute of Pediatric Sciences in Calcutta. After that, I did my MD in community medicine. Right now, I'm doing community mental health program from NIMHANS Bangalore. I'm associated right now with a medical college called Jagannath Gupta Institute of Medical Sciences and Hospital in Calcutta as an assistant professor in community medicine. And I'm working in various other hospitals in the city area of Calcutta. So I think for me, it was the best decision to go at that point of time, and I have 0% regret of taking the decision. Everything has been good for me. Yes, there were something that I might not have liked, but that's part and parcel. Nobody can give you guarantee or 100% satisfaction in everything. So overall, yes, I had a very good experience, and I'm very much thankful again to Saraswati Online for giving us this opportunity, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for joining us today. I would like to call Tawseef Javed. He's a student of Jinan University 2017 batch. Tawseef Javed, if you are there, I would request you to please come in and share your experience of studying MBBS in China with us.
Okay. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, very much. Please go on.
Yeah, a very good afternoon to one and all. I'm Tawseef Javed from 17 MBBS batch of Jinan University. So, of course, it's been we just started a fourth year, and it's been a very beautiful journey so far. First of all, I would like to thank Saraswati Online for giving wings to my dreams of becoming a doctor. Ever since childhood, I've always wanted to be a great doctor, of course. And on my checklist, I have CTVS, that is to be a cardiothoracic and vascular surgeon. I hope to be one. So well, talking about studying abroad, definitely studying abroad is a great opportunity. And if anyone gets that, then we should definitely grab it. Of course, I should not say that we should not try in our own nations, because India is one of the best countries where we can learn medicine. But time is a great factor for our case. So what we should keep in mind is that studying abroad definitely saves our time instead of trying multiple attempts for national entrance examination for the MBBS. As Sir had already mentioned that there are very limited seats here, which is of course granted to extraordinary students. But definitely those who stay back or are not given the MBBS seat, they can of course try for one or two attempts and should move on, according to me, in whichever opportunity they can. And definitely studying abroad is a very great opportunity to complete the MBBS. So studying abroad, keeping two things in mind, definitely. One is academics, and the other is, of course, studying abroad gives you an edge of a better lifestyle. So academic wise, all the universities in China, I feel that whatever SOLC is covering up are providing great opportunity in terms of academics. Talking about Jinan University, it provides an absolutely strong academic environment. Very strict and a very organized way that we function there in case of schedule, in case of conducting classes, etc. And also, as Dattatreya already mentioned, we have a fantastic research opportunities, like a number of research opportunities. I am myself linked with one of my psychology professors, and I'm researching on, I'm a co-author with him, and we are researching on biofeedback mechanism on Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and mild cognitive impairment. And I hope to explore more research opportunities over there. And definitely, Guangzhou is a very beautiful city, and like many other cities, Dali is definitely a beautiful city itself also. It's known as the Wind City, Dali, of course, and Guangzhou is itself one of the largest cities in China and a metropolitan, and it gives an absolutely vibrant lifestyle to one and all over there. And of course, we have an exuberant campus, which I think all the SLC universities that they have a mini town itself, so we get everything in one place. So it's been a very nice journey so far. I haven't, of course, there are of course ups and downs that we go and we can face some cultural shock because we come from a very different culture in India, and of course, China also is a different culture over there. So, but slowly, what we should be focused on is our aim of going there. That's becoming great doctors. So once we have our, that bull's eye kind of attitude, we can definitely do it, facing all the difficulties, and sooner or later, I'm sure everyone adapts to it and they do well in their studies and etc. Everything. It's just that, as everyone mentioned, we need to be focused. I would also like to thank Saraswati Online for, giving us that continuous opportunity of improvising and, constant support. Because Saraswati Online always conducts FMG practice tests over there. We have after those tests are conducted, we have regular MCQ discussion classes. I must also tell you all that we have a lot of Indian professors there since the very first year, and they teach us basic subjects like also anatomy, physiology. We have the professor for microbiology, community medicines, pathology, etc., which are quite base building subjects, and they help us a lot. In Guangzhou, definitely in Jinan, we have a lot of Chinese professors. Right now, all the subjects that I'm studying are clinical subjects, and all are taken up by Chinese professors, and all of them are teaching very, very good. Their English is also comparatively, I wouldn't say very excellent, but it's quite understandable and very relatable, and this sense of knowledge is at par, which is beyond it's commendable rather. And of course, I would also like to mention about the clinical observership program that was conducted until last year. Due to the COVID thing, we could not have that this year, unfortunately, but I'm sure we'll be getting this opportunity sooner or later also. So clinical observership program, you all must have seen in the videos that were played that we were working in hospital settings in India. So these programs are essentially organized by SOLC that give us an opportunity to explore our clinical skills, or rather, learn those clinical skills in the medical setup in India. So we were there in this it was very inconvenient for me to go and come back also during my my visits over there, and a learning phase during the observership program. We had got a lot of clinical skills. I learned a lot of clinical skills. I must tell you that my father was critically ill last month, and apparently due to this COVID situation, we had done a home treatment, and my cousin's a doctor. They guided me, and I practiced all because of the clinical skills that I had learned last year. So thanks a lot to Saraswati Online for giving us those opportunities that have actually helped me in my practical life during these challenging times as well. So thank you so much. I would also, just in the end, I would like to conclude by saying that it's a very great opportunity to study abroad. Saraswati Online definitely offers you great opportunities in various countries. China, according to me, is one of the best. And the university that I study, and I'm studying right now in Jinan, I'm very grateful because we have all those facilities that I could have imagined. It's some things are even beyond my imaginations, right there. So of course there are difficulties that do arise even if we study in India. So keeping all those cons aside and measuring all the pros, then we can definitely become great doctors in near future. Thank you so much, ma'am. That's all from my end. Thank you for giving me the opportunity and letting me here.
Thank you so much for joining, Tausif. All the very best for your future, and thank you very much for the detailed, explanation, and the picture you painted was quite clear, I hope, for the participants. In any case, if any of the participants have any questions to any of our students, alumni students, or our panelists, you can just unmute yourself and ask, and everyone will be more than happy to answer you. If any of the participants have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask the questions. Okay, meanwhile, we have with us right now Dr. Dipan Shamanto. He's a pass out from Dali University 2012 batch. I would request Dr. Dipan Shamanto to please come in and share his experiences of studying MBBS in China with us. Dr. Dipan Shamanto, if you're there, please come in and take over.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Dr. Dipan Samanta from Delhi University. I am 2012 batch and I graduated in 2018 from Delhi University. Now, currently, I am the postgraduate student and I passed FMG in 2018 only and also a registered physician in India. And now, currently, I am a postgraduate student doing my post-graduation in Delhi University itself in obstetrics and gynecology. Back in 2012, it was a great experience and a great opportunity for me that I got admission here in Delhi University through Saraswati Online. And throughout my study years, Saraswati Online helped in every aspect, from academics to documents to any problem, visas, and everything, results and everything. They have guided me throughout the course duration. And without Saraswati Online, it was really impossible for me at that time. I was feeling almost impossible to study medicine. But my dream was really, I'm so lucky to get Saraswati Online at that time. And ma'am, in Delhi University is really a very good university. Academic teachers are very good. Their English is also good, and teaching methods are very nice. They are very cooperative. Most importantly, they are very cooperative, and the practicals here and the core facilities, the laboratories are great. And we got excellent teachers also. In fact, the clinical part, like in hospital, classes in hospital was great actually. And ma'am, also I got in Delhi University, I did my internship also. And during my internship, the hospital, we used to go hospitals every day, and the teachers guided us. Clinical part in Delhi University is very nice actually, and the laboratories and all their facilities, histology lab, pathology lab is actually very great, very nice, ma'am. And that's it. And the dormitories and all are very comfortable. Weather is little bit of cold, but it's comfortable also actually. Throughout the years, it was very comfortable. So, ma'am, in Delhi University, I felt no problem actually, and foodings and the guidance, and always there are coordinators. Currently, Maxon sir is there, so he's a real help for the students for anything and everything. So we really feel no problem in Delhi University during my course years. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dipan. Thank you very much for joining us today. And thank you for your valuable experience sharing. It was quite informative. I'm sure it will be helpful for the participants. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you.
If any of the participants have any questions, you can ask us. You can just unmute yourself and ask your questions, and our panelists will be more than happy to answer your queries. Mr. Ashok Kumar Singh, if you're there, I would like to request you to please elaborate on one point. That is, we are claiming, SaraswatiOnline.com is claiming that they provide end-to-end support. So I would like to hear from you about what we are actually providing for the students. If you can please elaborate on that, sir.
Thank you, Anvisha. See, students, you require support during entire MBBS program. It's not only a decision that you ask the facilitator and ask him to give you admission letter of any particular university. Actually, a lot of documentation work is there before you go to the university. Once you be there, then also Saraswati Online helps you, like facilitating observership during your vacation, helping you for the FMG preparation. Online support is there for that, and giving you a lot of hand-holding support for each and every small or big problem you face during this 5-6 years study. This is why you choose a facilitator who can really help you end to end, means from a decision, helping in the decision making to making you becoming a doctor. This is the end-to-end support we provide. I would like to hear some queries, some questions from parent or a student. Please unmute yourself and ask questions.
If any of our participants have any questions, Mr. Ashok Singh is available and he will be answering all your questions. Please just unmute yourself and ask the questions if you have to ask anything. If any of our participants have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask the question. Okay, thank you, sir. Ashok, sir, thank you very much. Please be on standby, and if anybody has any questions for you, I'll be coming back to you.
I'm there, Anvisha. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Next, I would like to call Shahidul Zuha from Barin Medical College, Bangladesh, student of 2018 batch. Mohammad Shahidul Zuha, if you are there, please come in and share your experience of studying MBBS in Bangladesh with us.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please share your experiences with us.
Ma'am, I'm Mohammad Saiduza. I passed my NEET exams in 2018, and then I went on to pursue my MBBS exams. Went on to pursue degree. So I contacted Saraswati Online, and Saraswati Online helped me a lot in getting me a great college like Barin Medical College in Bangladesh, which is a great college, and they helped me a lot in helping me with the visa processing, ticketing, and the education facilities which I would get over there. So after qualifying my NEET exams, I got over there, and that's really a huge, great place. I admit that it's a really huge, great place. The teaching staffs are always supportive for us. They always support us in every situation, in any problem that we face during this course of time. They support us in every moment. And Saraswati Online, they ask us whether we have any problems or not. And if we have any problems, then they cope up with that matter instantly. And rest, the surroundings the teaching staffs are good, the people over there are good, the classmates, all are very supportive and very good.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Sneha Biswas. Sneha Biswas is a student of Southern Medical University, 2018 batch. Sneha, if you are there, please come in and share your experience of studying in Southern Medical University. Sneha Biswas, if you are there, please come in.
Hello.
Hello, Sneha.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible. Please go on.
Okay. So yes, I am from 2018 batch, Southern Medical University. So my senior has already told what are the important things they have already told. So I just want to say one thing which many people they want to know about this thing, the safety of girls over there in our hostels and everything. They are very safe. Don't worry about that. I just want to say all our hostels and everything is camera zone, so it is very safe, and our hostel is we can cook over there, and our life is good there. Okay. And about studies, I want to say we have many Indian professors, and also from the first year only we have for anatomy and physiology. So yeah, people, don't have to worry about the language barrier or something like that. Everything is good. The only thing we have to do is like we have to study. That's the thing we are going to do there, right? So everything, you have to enjoy your days over there and also study. And yeah, that's all I want to say. If anyone want to ask something, you can ask.
Thank you, Sneha. Thank you very much for joining us. Again, if the participants have any questions, any queries, you can just unmute yourself and ask. Our students, alumni, and panelists will be happy to answer your queries. Thank you very much, Sneha. Thank you for sharing
Sure.
your experience. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Next, I would like to call Preetha Dash. She is a student of Southwest Medical University, 2018 batch. Preetha Dash, please come in and share your experience with us.
Hello?
Yes, you are audible, Preetha. Please go on.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Please go on.
Am I audible?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello, everyone. This is Preetha Das from Southwest Medical University, 2018 batch. Firstly, I'd like to thank Saraswati Online for giving me such an opportunity about them. They are very well organized, supportive, and also very responsible for students' orientation program in Kolkata before moving on abroad, which helps us to know how to adapt in abroad. Southwest Medical University, located in Luzon City in Sichuan province, has an outstanding infrastructure, academic, and cell and hostel facilities. Our campus is divided into two parts, Junction and Chambi campus. Both campuses are very beautiful and well maintained. They provide as much as possible information about the subjects. Here I'd like to mention especially Dr. Lee Haran of Anatomy Department, one of my favorite professor. The way he teaches us really captivates our mind. He's very friendly and never makes us fear from him. Dr. Lee came and gave us confidence that we can coordinator of our batch. Are very protective, always concerned about each and every student. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Preetha. Thank you for joining us today. Lastly, I would request the participants, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask. Our panelists will be answering your questions right away. If the participants have any questions, please feel free to ask our panelists. They will be more than happy to answer all your queries. In any case, if you want to reach us later, I would request my IT team to please share their window so that we can show you how you can very easily reach us and you can talk to our counselors. You just have to visit www.saraswationline.com. After you visit the website, you will find at the bottom, there's an option of Talk to Experts. You just have to click on the button. Once you click on the button, you will be redirected to a page where our counselors are there. The link to the meetings are present there. You just have to click on Connect Now to immediately book an appointment with our counselors, and they will be reaching out to you and answering your queries right away. You just have to click on Connect Now. Thank you very much. If you want to reach us in any other way, you can give us a missed call. Our missed call number is 96673 49911. 96673 49911. You can also reach us on WhatsApp on 91633 71185. I repeat, 91633 71185. If anybody has any queries, please visit us, visit our website, talk to our counselors, or just give a missed call or WhatsApp us. We will get back to you with your answers. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all the participants, all the students, alumni students. Thank you for joining the webinar today. It was wonderful having you all. It was wonderful listening to you about your experiences. Thank you for joining the meeting. Thank you.